Well, guys, first of all, I want to thank you for coming to Regina. You've been to Regina before.
Yes, we have.
Thanks, Scott. Yeah.
So what keeps you guys going? I mean, it's cool that you guys got basically what 4/5 of the original, the classic Great White lineup here on the road. So who wants to take this one? What keeps you going, Jack?
Well, the love for making music. I mean, the last album we did, we went back, to the very beginnings and to where Mark and I sat, in my backyard with a tape machine and a piece of paper and a pencil, and we're writing down songs. Michael was sending us songs through email, and Mark and I were jamming. And it was so much fun because it was like the old days, before they had CD players and all the high tech stuff.
Yeah.
Well, CD players aren't high tech anymore.
Yeah.
But I mean, for us it was, and we were writing and writing and writing, and it was a great experience.
So just describe for me a typical day for you guys now when you're on the road. So like, is it? I imagine too that it's not like it used to be back in the day. So what do you do to fill your days?
Get back to the hotel about 2 a.m. Lobby call 4 a.m.
Flights usually
Fly
about
to
6.
fly to the next sound check.
Yeah.
Go try to eat somewhere in between
Lay down for about a
sound
couple
check
hours.
and the show, and power naps. A lot of power naps.
So it's basically the same as it was.
Yeah, so nothing changed.
Nothing's changed at all now.
Apart from not having a bus is a little different with the sleep, because I used to sleep in those bunks, killer.
Yeah.
So when you're
That's
really
because you're
tired.
passed out.
In fact, I told bus drivers, don't wake me up when we get to hotels, because I would have to get up and then go back to sleep again and then get up. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Because those bunks are so dark that, you know what I mean, you just sleep like a hibernating bear in them.
Do you get a chance to do much writing on the road then? I guess if you're power napping and traveling, there's not much chance to do writing, eh?
No, might run into somebody at the airport and spark an idea for a lyric. Kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the things.
One song says, "When's the bar closed?"
Yeah. One of the things about the weekend warrior thing is you do get a couple, 3 days home, so you can kind of clear your mind and realize, what did I just experience in the last 3 days? Yeah, okay. And then it might spark something, so you actually have time to take a breath for a second, wash your clothes, and go on to the next weekend. And we're real fortunate this year. We have so many dates, and we just keep going. And every weekend from about the middle of May to the end of October, we have something. Whether it be 2 or 3 or sometimes even 4.
I know what goes on the road stays on the road. That's the classic band mantra. But there's got to be some kind of Spinal Tap, Hello Cleveland moment that you can share. Something that's happened in the past that you just kind of go, this should have been in Spinal Tap.
Well, this whole band should have been a Spinal Tap. I think they wrote it about us. Really. I mean, from walking in naked into a truck stop in Minnesota in the middle of a snowstorm. There's been a lot of stories. As a matter of fact, we're doing a book right now, and everybody's doing a book. But this book is going to outshine everybody's book because there's so much ridiculousness that's been going on, And fortunately, this year, I must applaud Mark Kendall. He got sober over a year ago, and we're all trying to follow his footsteps. Michael's been sober forever, and we're all trying to follow in his footsteps, and he's a great inspiration for me. He really is.
I even quit Diet Coke.
Yeah,
that was
and
hard.
that was huge.
That was a lot
harder. That's harder
That's a lot harder
than the booze.
So now you've gone on to the green tea. Is it hard to stay healthy on the road? Like eat healthy, get everything?
Probably eating healthy is the hardest.
Yeah, that is
part,
a big thing, because you could try to be that guy that eats just the right thing when you're home, but you get out and you have so few opportunities to eat. It's like the army. You got to go to the bathroom, you got to sleep, you got to eat whenever you can. It's that army mentality.
And what's next to the hotel? Wendy's, McDonald's.
Yeah,
there's never like Joe's Health Food.
Yeah.
In the lobby of the hotel, it's just not there.
So what can people expect tonight at the show here then? Let's say for those of the people who've seen Great White perform before, what can they be expecting? And for someone who's never seen you guys perform, what can they be expecting?
Bunch of skinny vegans. No, it's just a kick-ass rock and roll show. We haven't changed. Our mantra for being on stage is just the same. We want to get out there and do the best we can, give it 110%. This band is Great White is Great White, and we give 110% every night, no matter how we feel after the show. This band is burnt after the show. We're tired, but in a good way. Because we love to play. Mark goes out there and just shreds every night. He's playing better than he's ever played, and I attribute that to the health he's in.
Yeah.
I mean, he's in great shape. He's in the best shape I've ever seen him. Same with Michael Audie, Scott. Everybody's in really, really good shape. And the fact that we're getting older in age, I mean, really makes the band play harder. Because we've only got so many years left in this game.
Yeah, and apart from that, back in the old days, you could have a bad show and just kind of go, "Hey, dudes, we got to do better next show." But now, if you do a bad show, it's on YouTube.
Yeah.
And you get 1 million hits a day.
Yeah.
so
You got to make your game.
So these gigs have my full attention.
Yeah. Absolutely.
But I mean,
you can't redo it.
I like to be consistent, and take advantage of the time on stage. I think we all feel that way, There's so much time in between the gig. I mean, I remember a boxer years ago saying, the easiest thing about boxing is the fighting. It's the getting up at 4 in the morning and running and all the other stuff that's the hard part. Getting in the ring and fighting is not that big a deal. And that's kind of the thing in rock and roll is the toughest part is everything that surrounds the gig. The gig itself is like, yay, here it is, It's like, all right, so if you wait so long to get on stage, you really want to take advantage of the time,
Cool. Well, you know what? The gig is the thing tonight. Doors open at 7:15, show 8 o'clock, and I do believe there's still a few tickets left. CasinoRegina.com. And make sure you come on down, folks. I've seen these guys before. They're awesome. If you do not stop by the show, if you do not take in the show, you are going to be kicking yourself. You're going to be hearing from your friends if you didn't come to the show. So 8 o'clock tonight, Great White Casino Regina Show Lounge. Guys, thanks so much for stopping by. And,
Thank you.
have a great
Thanks,
show
Scott.
tonight.
Thanks for having us.